On July 15th, admitted serial child molester Jaran Scott Welch pleaded guilty to 5 sexual abuse-related counts for 5 separate victims and was sentenced to a stipulated mitigated sentence of 13 years in prison. The victims were between the ages of 9 and 15, and the abuse spanned a 3-year period beginning in 2011, with the youngest victim being repeatedly sexually abused by Welch for more than a year. Welch, now 19, began abusing his victims when he was just 15, and his age and lack of cognitive ability were listed as reasons for his reduced sentence. He was, however, also given lifetime sexual offender and lifetime supervised probation upon his release from prison, and must register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. During sentencing, one of the victim's mother spoke on behalf of all the victims.
She was forced to do something that she didn't want to do. She begged and cried for him to stop, and yet he didn't. Our job as parents is to protect our kids, and I do feel that what we are doing here today, that by sentencing Mr. Welch and by tying these probations to him, we're not only protecting those that were affected by him, but we're protecting future generations from him.
You admit, sir, that you took steps to have penile vaginal intercourse with this 13-year-old girl.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Between January 1st, 2011 and December 31st, 2011, that means over a year, you were having sexual contact with age 10 or 11.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Bennett, what was the nature of that contact?
Penile vaginal intercourse.
People in the community have to be alert and aware of the sexual activities of their kids and make darn sure that they're doing everything they can to prevent this kind of behavior in their families. And I don't think many people in the community are paying attention to what their kids are doing, particularly the young men. So if this shows up in the Courier, I hope people will read it and understand they have a duty to protect the community against the sexual predators in their family who might be under the age of 18 or 19 or 20 or 21. That they've got to be proactive and prevent this kind of destruction of the lives of little children.
Judge Holt advised Welch that any misstep on probation after he serves his sentence could easily have the result of lifetime incarceration. After the hearing, Welch was taken back to the Graham County Jail to await transport to prison, where he will be placed in a section with other sexual offenders. This has been John Johnson reporting from Safford for the Eastern Arizona Courier.